A rally at the State House today against a bill that would ban transgender girls from participating in girls' sports.
What we want is for lawmakers and also the people of Indiana to see that trans people have friends and trans people are their neighbors and trans people live here in Indiana, and we feel that our rights are important too.
Now, the bill to ban transgender girls from girls' school teams isn't the only controversial education bill state lawmakers are considering right now.
Fox 59 State House reporter Kristen Eskow joins us live from the State House tonight with an update. Kristen, good evening.
Well, good evening, Dan and Fanchon. The Senate Education Committee heard nearly 3 hours of testimony on that sports bill. They just wrapped up about 15 minutes ago. Now, they didn't vote on the bill today. It's not clear when exactly that vote could come. Meanwhile, another education bill is being considered that's also generated controversy. Dozens rally for transgender rights as lawmakers consider banning transgender girls from participating in girls' school sports. The bill passed the House last month and is now being considered by the Senate, where lawmakers heard public testimony Wednesday.
It would harm children in Indiana and further marginalize transgender youth.
It's not a bill to punish anybody. Everybody has an opportunity to play sports.
It's not the only education bill being considered that's generated controversy. Another proposal that may move forward would limit what concepts could be taught in schools regarding race, gender, and ethnicity. It would also require certain classroom materials to be posted online. I asked Senate Education Committee Chairman Jeff Rotz why he may allow both bills to advance.
Occasionally there are pieces of legislation that are controversial that have to be dealt with, or there's a constituency that believe it has to be dealt with.
Instead of addressing the teacher shortage, instead of addressing student mental health, we're getting sidetracked with all these bills that are moving through the process.
Also this week, House Speaker Todd Huston resigned from his executive role at the College Board, as activists and an online article raised questions about his position and support of the school curriculum bill. Huston sent us a statement that reads in part, quote, "Since taking on the role of House Speaker, I've contemplated how I could best balance the tremendous level of responsibility required in my substantial role at the College Board and as a public servant. Ultimately, I decided to leave the College Board family." Now, a spokesperson for Speaker Huston tells us in a statement that his resignation from the College Board was not related to any legislative efforts. We're live this evening at the State House. Kristen Eskow, Fox 59 News.
Kristen, thank you so much.